Pictures can make your document pop a little bit more, be more memorable, and also to help those who have a visual learning style to remember your document more. Okay, let's take a look how. Okay, so I have a document. It has a lot of text in it. It's a bit dull looking. And I'd like to add some pictures just to be more memorable and to enhance or complement the text. So the picture should have something to do with the text in the document. So I click in where I like it, or if I like the first picture, click into pictures, and then I choose from this device. You can see stock images and online pictures are also available, and you may want to look at those. If you're distributing your document out to the public, etc., you want to make sure that you are covered license-wise. And I have some documents that I have downloaded and paid for from Shutterstock, so I'm going to use those. There we go. When I add a picture in, there's some default settings. You can see this one, it's gone way big and it takes it over, which I might want it to. In this case, I just want a smaller picture, so I resize it, but it didn't quite resize the way I wanted it to. And that's because by default, it's inserted the document into what's called Inline. So if I just move this here, you can see that the text is in line with the bottom of the document, which you might want. In this case, actually, I don't. I'd like the text around the picture and actually the picture on the other side. So when you click on it, there's this layout options. It's also in picture format as well. But I click on this little icon. And for those of you who use this a lot, it used to be a little image of a dog. So I used to call it the dog button. But now I can't, it's the arch button. So I'm going to choose square, but if you pause on each, you can see there's tight, through, top and bottom, behind, in front of. Through doesn't really work unless it's, say, a cutout image or a diagram. This one, nothing to go through. Tight, it's the same as square in a square image. So I'm just going to choose square, and you can see all of a sudden my text then just goes around it. I can then drag this. You can see it's dragging, and I can put the text all the way through. That's it. And it just makes it look a bit more interesting. I can then do the same. Insert picture. That's it. Now if I change this little setting, the layout options, there we go. I now have two options at the bottom: move with text, fix position on page, and when I click on more options, there's more options. These options, again, they're found up in picture format under the text wrapping. And I'm going to choose move with text for this one. I'm going to make it so it's smaller, and there we go. You can see the heading it's attached to moved up to the previous page, so the picture jumped with it as well. How do I know which text it belongs to? It's this little anchor. Now this anchor, sometimes there's a little padlock on it, sometimes there isn't. This one doesn't. It means that I can actually change which paragraph the picture belongs to. So if I was to add more text underneath, you can see it hasn't moved to stay under this paragraph. It's making sure it's relative to this paragraph. Okay? And that can be quite useful when you want it to move with certain bits of text. You can anchor it to that bit of text. Okay? If I wanted to see more of those options, if I go into the more layout options here, then you can see there's these options of wrapping. I have whether it's wrapped on both sides, left or right. Also the distance. This is really important, and I will come back to this one. But in position, you see there's a lock anchor. Now, if you'd like more information on these options, please do put that in the comments and I'll do more videos on them. But this is just a quick how to add pictures in. But I do love this text option. So sometimes I find when I'm adding text in, text is a bit too close to the image, I can't really read it. So that's where in either this and see more, or in the picture format in the wrap text and in the more there, I can change it. And I go to text wrapping, and in this case it's the left side. I might increase it. Here we go. You can see as soon as I OK, it's now increased that size. Okay, so those are a few tips on how to add a picture into your document. If you have any more suggestions for videos, do type that in the comments. And if you found this video useful, helpful, or interesting, please do click on that thumbs up. It does help. And if you'd like to see more videos, subscribe. And I'll put the subscribe link also in either one of these sides, and there'll be a video if you want to watch another video. Take care and have a fantastic day. Bye for now.